On the seventh day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 7 pounds of Fear Street books that Shady Side sent me. 6 reasons why Monster Bloods takes make me straight cringe. 5 reasons why Michael Goosebumps fan shat himself while watching the brand new Goosebumps show. 4 reasons why Goosebumps completionist videos can't be no less than an hour damn long. 3 reasons why I stabbed the bill collector because he increased water bill. 2 reasons why I leaked RL Stine's address because he won't release Welcome to Dead House 2, which is Happy Holidays, which is Christmas themed, as well as The Haunted Mass Lives. And 1 reason why I shouldn't be singing on this damn intro. And that's how we start this Christmas review, because we're talking about Haunting Hour, one of my favorite kids horror TV shows of all time. In fact, my very favorite, because I think it's one of the best out there, if not arguably the best out there. And I've only talked about one episode so far, which was Creature Feature. Creature Feature, the review's on my channel, go check that out. I also talked about Mascot on the Goose Junkies podcast, however. I've not made a separate review for that yet. So today we're actually going to be talking about the second Haunting Hour episode on this channel, and that is none other than the Christmas-themed one. One of the two Christmas-themed one, which is A Creature Was Stirring. That's right. This episode is a play on Gremlins, the movie. This episode is a play on a lot of Christmas tropes within movies. Got some Christmas horror stuff, being locked in, having a little monster in there terrorizing you, bringing it, as a way to bring your family closer together. You even got Santa involved with it, which is pretty wild, but not going to go too deep into that for spoilers. And yeah, I thought overall it was a pretty fun episode. I'd probably give this one, well, let's see. Let's wait on that. Let me talk about it a little bit, and then you can probably try to guess how I feel about it. So what's this story about? A Creature Was Stirring is a Christmas-themed episode, one of the two Christmas-themed episodes in Haunting Hour. And it's about this little kid, and this little kid basically opens up with waking up his family during Christmas to get them down in the living room, open up all the presents, have a good time as you do on Christmas. And he wrote a note to Santa. And this note, what turns out to be later on, is to basically bring his family closer together, because his family has been going through a lot of turmoil amongst each other. The kids argue with each other. His older brother and older sister argue with each other. The older siblings argue with the parents. They're very much distanced from each other. One of the older brothers only likes, gadgets and being to himself. The other girl doesn't respect her mother, doesn't really appreciate the stuff she does for her. And the two parents are arguing as well, and they're actually planning to get a divorce. So this kid wants to make sure that the family sticks together, and that's his big Christmas wish. So as they start bickering with each other, causing problems, kind of showing the emotional issues that's been going on with them, throughout the years, and now, emphasized on this Christmas season where they're supposed to be, together as a family. He ends up opening one of the presents as they leave the living room after the argument, and it turns out to have something inside of it. And this something inside of it is a creature, a tiny creature with wings, scaly lizard-like skin, very tiny in stature. However, it's extremely vicious. It can vomit up acid, light things on fire, very chaotic, and very much feels like a homage to Gremlins. This very much feels like a Gremlins type of creature and causes similar shenanigans, is dangerous, as wild, as wacky as that. So basically this creature starts terrorizing. The kid tries to get everyone's attention. You gotta believe me. Of course, nobody believes him, as it normally goes. And when he eventually starts going up to his older siblings, they find out, oh, this is very much a real creature. And the lives of the families are put in danger. Crazy things start happening. Fires, them getting terrorized, attacked, things getting burned down, acidically, disintegrated and stuff like that. And they realize they're in danger, and the family has to work together in order to solve this. And that's where I'm going to leave off the review, because if I give too much away, this is a story that is very easy to kind of spoil, and again, very linear, not much to it. So how do I feel about this story? Well, the main thing that I enjoy about this kind of Christmas-themed Haunting Hour episode is that, yes, it does involve a lot of cliches. There are a lot of cliches involved with this Haunting Hour episode. There are a lot of cliches involved with both of the Haunting Hour episodes that were Christmas-themed. However, this one, I think, still feels kind of good. I think it's fun. I think the monster design for the little Gremlins-like creature is great. It looks great with practical effects. Even it flying around looks good. They don't do too much with it to where you would think, oh, this looks like some of the worst CGI you've ever seen. No, it looks pretty much practical throughout, so that's very fun to see. It's fun, you have that, sense of them getting chased around, the antics. You have the house almost burned down at one point. Yes, this thing's tried burning down the house with them inside of it, and they have to escape that, which is quite terrifying. It has acidic breath, so it's trying to burn them. It can burn, straight through metal, through walls. It's very vicious. It starts ripping apart things, flying at them, trying to attack them like a vicious bat. And you have the sense that they are actually quite, kind of in a sense of danger, because this thing actually poses a threat. And what ends up happening is, as you find out the whole situation with the parents getting a divorce and them sort of coming together and trying to work together as a family, you get a lot of good emotional moments, right? They may feel cliche, but I think they hit. I think that emotional impact kind of deepens the story, kind of makes it to where it emphasizes the moral that they learn. However, it is very, corny and been done 1,000 times. I still think it's fun, and I thought it was well done for what it is. And there's also a twist involving the origin of this creature, where it may potentially come from. And I thought that was actually fun. There's a certain big figure within this story and within kind of, I guess, legends, which basically is portrayed most of the time as a hero. And here you don't know whether this person is supposed to be a hero, whether they're supposed to be a villain. And I like that duality. I like the fact that they decided to take the balls and make this character, kind of both, where, they are a hero, but at the same time, the method that they're using is quite risky and quite dangerous and poses a threat, and therefore makes them, kind of dangerous. It kind of makes it a gamble that, yeah, the family's going to learn the lesson, but they're going to learn it through tough love. They're going to learn it the hard way. And it's very similar to, like, let's say your dad's trying to teach you how to swim, and he just takes you and throws you into the deep end. High chance you're going to swim your way out and get out of there. But it could be the fact that, you may start drowning, and he may have to jump in there and help you out. And if he doesn't jump in there in the right time, well, yeah, you're dead. You're gone. You're dead as dead. Dead as dead. However, this doesn't involve water. It involves a fire, which is quite a bit more painful, and quite a bit more scary. So I like that duality. I like that idea that you don't know whether it's a villain, whether it's a hero. The other episode, which is the other Christmas theme haunting hour episode, Goodwill Towards Men, that also explores that as well. But this one is sort of more traditional in the way it does it. And I thought overall it was a fun story, man. This is a fun tale. I like it. Yes, is it stereotypical? Yes. Is it so cliche? Yes. But I think it's a fun time, and I think you'll enjoy it. I think you'll have a good time with it. I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. So this, to me, is a good episode. It's pretty good episode. I suggest you go watch it. I think you'd have a fun time with it if you just try to enjoy it as an embodiment of, the Christmas spirit, sort of what entails with that. And, you try to embrace some of the acting, the emotional conflict. I think it's pretty well done. My friend Completionist brought up a point that the main character is super young, so they never used it again, and a lot of the main characters end up as some of the weaker episodes. I can get that, but at the same time, that sort of more so relies on the writing, the story within, what's going on. And there's a lot of Goosebumps episodes that involve younger, there's a lot of, middle school kids, right? Like in here, the kid is like the youngest. He's like 6 or 7, 8 years old. So not much you can do with that, but you can still make it fun. I think that mostly is just so based on what you decide to do with the story. This was the story they decided to pursue. So that's what, that's how the actors are going to be positioned and based. Depending on if they created something, more creative or more of a wild story, they could probably hire a kid that knows how to act pretty good. Joel, what's his name? Joel Courtney, who plays John from Creature Feature. He's a small, pretty young looking guy, and that kid knows how to act. He's a good actor. And again, Macaulay Culkin, great kid actor, right? He's supposed to represent that small kid, and he's a great kid actor. So younger isn't always my main problem, right? Even if it's, middle school or high school, or even if you get a younger kid, it all depends on their acting capabilities, and it all depends on the story you give them. So that's kind of how I feel about it. And I thought the kid did his job. I think he's cute. He does his purpose, right? Not much lines, but that's kind of what it's meant to be, the whole reason. So yeah, I thought it's good enough. He enjoyed it as well, but he just brought up that point, which I thought, that is kind of true, but at the same time, it really just depends on the story and who you hire. So yeah, 7.5 out of 10. This is a fun tale. I suggest you go check it out. And if you want a nice Christmas story, a nice little one to watch, like 21 minutes or whatever, spend time with your family and watch it. If you like Gremlins, if you like that kind of Christmas trope, that kind of family bond, the family coming together and solving a problem, you'd like this one. So yeah, 7.5 out of 10. A good episode. Is it one of the heavy-hitting ones from Haunting Hour that I would love to talk about? No, there's a lot better Haunting Hour episodes, which I will be covering, and those are fantastic in my eyes. Very standout pieces. This one is more so towards the middle. Average. It's good. It's pretty good. You'll have a fun time, but not really much else beyond that. So that's how I feel about A Creature is Stirring. Hope you guys enjoyed. And let me know your thoughts down below. Have you watched this episode? How did you feel about it? Did you enjoy it as much as I did? Did you not enjoy it as much as I did? Do you feel like they could have gone a better direction? And what are some of your favorite Haunting Hour episodes that you want me to talk about? Because most likely than not, I am going to review it at one point or another. And if you recommend it, I'll do it sooner than later. So yeah, that's all I have for today. Hit that subscribe button down below and hit that like button down below. First of all, for me singing in the intro. And second of all, because it's the Christmas spirit. It's all about giving. Kris Kringle would like you to subscribe and like, my channel and my videos. So you should do that down below. And if not, well, I'm going to drop off a water bill in your stocking. And it's going to be 20% increase from last month. So yeah, that's it. Subscribe, hit that like, enjoy the Christmas spirit, enjoy that time with your family. Hopefully you got winter and snow around you so you can just relax and chill, drink your eggnog, eat your Christmas cookies, and eat whatever you need to do. Spend time with whoever you need to spend time with, and just enjoy the holidays for what they are, because it's a good time and a good season. That's all I have for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and let's cue this off with some outro music. Okay, I can't stand that shit. The hotel I work at has been playing Christmas music nonstop on repeat. If I hear another Christmas song, this is gonna be Silent Night, Deadly Night, number 17. I don't know what number they're on, but the brown edition, the Indian edition. Silent Night, Deadly Night, number 711. All right, that's what's gonna happen. Okay, just know that.